Okay, so the book that I've chosen for the nonfiction book talk is I Wonder Why Penguins Can't Fly and Other Questions About Polar Lands. And this is actually a book that my internship teacher has previously read to her students, and they absolutely loved it. It's a great introduction book when you begin introducing polar lands. And so it is by Pat Jacobs, and you'll find that right there on the inside cover. And it's nonfiction, and it's 31 pages. And the pages are they're like large, and they have great pictures for students to read through, and it's very colored and detailed. And so a couple of things that I loved about this book is that did you know that polar bears' fur is colorless and that it has black skin? The only reason we see white is because it's the light reflecting off of it. And that one of the questions in the book is why don't polar bears eat penguins? And it's because polar bears and penguins don't live in the same place. And honestly, I didn't know that. And then, it also had a very cool, it taught the children that they don't live in Antarctica a full year, but that a lot of, scientists go there, and they go there and test space gear because it's the coldest place on Earth, and it's the closest temperature that they can get to what's actually in space. And so this book is it's filled with why don't penguins' eggs freeze, and why can't penguins fly? Why don't polar bears eat penguins? I flipped to that page. Polar bears live in Arctic, and penguins are found in only the south of the equator, so Antarctica. Which seal is a champion diver? And it talks about king penguins, and it's like there's a picture of a whale. I don't know if you can see that, but and I know that the kids in my class loved this book. During independent reading, she would have it put up on a stand, and they would go and pick it up and just read through it during their independent time. And so I would definitely recommend this book for nonfiction text for third grade. I would recommend it if I was a child. I would recommend it for anyone who loves animals, to like learning about any type of animal, polar lands, places we don't see very often, and animals that we think we know a lot about, but we really don't. Oh, another fun fact is, did you know that a desert doesn't mean hot? Antarctica is actually the largest desert in the world. Deserts are dry, and Antarctica is very dry. I was like, what? But so I would recommend this book. It's on the back it says colorful, surprising, and full of information that I Wonder Why books have set thousands of young minds buzzing. I Wonder Why Penguins Can't Fly is the perfect introduction to polar lands, featuring grumpy bears, record-breaking birds, polar pioneers, and much more. And on the back cover, on the inside of it, it has all of the I Wonder Why books, and they seem really neat. Like, I wonder why the sea is salty. I wonder why snakes shed their skin. I wonder why kangaroos have pouches. I wonder why Columbus crossed the ocean. So there's so many books. And so if you start a series on nonfiction using the I Wonder Why books, you'll have a lot to choose from. So this is my nonfiction book talk, and I hope you liked it.